This is another seasonal source pro tip. I wanted to cover this time hanging and installation of wreaths. That's a key factor with our crews. We always talk about making sure the wreaths and the garland are hurricane proof. On this wreath, we used anchor points at the 1 o'clock and the 11 o'clock positions, as well as down the 6 o'clock positions. We found that the 3 anchor positions will allow wind to not shift those wreaths around, and it'll avoid scratching up homes, but more importantly, those wreaths being blown off completely. Up at the top, we already had a female installed along with the C7 rooftop wiring, so we were able to make our connection and draw power to this wreath. We used baling wire to anchor into bolts or hooks that were already set into the mortar with a good set of anchors. The other thing that we learned to do with the larger wreaths is to set the ladder up above the wreath, up and to the top of the rooftop, and be able to install that wreath underneath the ladder. If you didn't do that, your ladders would be in the way, the wreath would be laying on top of your ladders, you get it all anchored on, and then you try to figure out how to get your ladders out from underneath that wreath, posing kind of a difficult situation. Another point to remember with wreath installation is the proper spacing of your lit wreath against the lit roof line. You don't want to cram one lighted object up against another lighted object. It's good to maintain a proper spacing between the two and a proper distinction to give it a real professional look. This has been another Seasonal Source Pro Tip.